All right, number 17. In the triangle above, the sine of x degree is 0.6. What is the cosine of y degree? Okay, so we know the sine of x degree is 0.6. So this is trigonometry. So let's do a quick review the definitions, right? So we have sine, cosine, and tangent. These are the three trigonometric functions. So sine of an angle equal to always is the ratio of the opposite side divided by the hypotenuse. That's the sine function. Okay, so opposite or hypotenuse. Cosine is the adjacent side over the hypotenuse. And tangent is opposite over adjacent. Okay, tangent is opposite or adjacent. That's the definition. Okay, so if we have the sine of angle x, we're looking at this angle there is 0.6. So that means the opposite side, right, opposite from angle x is this side, divided by the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is the longest side in the triangle. The ratio should be 0.6. Okay, so what we can do is we can make up some numbers. It doesn't matter what number you use, as long as the ratio is 0.6, then it should be good. Okay, so you can just kind of make up some number. You can either say this is like 0.6 and this is 1, right? That will work because it's opposite 0.6, hypotenuse 1, then that's 0.6 over 1, that's 0.6, right? Or some of you might realize we can convert this to a fraction. So 0.6 is actually 3/5. So you can also say if opposite is 3, the hypotenuse will be 5. Okay, so either way, right? Or it could be some other number. As long as the ratio is 0.6, then it could work. Okay, because when we deal with trigonometries, we're just focusing on the ratio of the size and not how long or how big or small the numbers are. Okay, so here I'll just do 0.6 over 1. Okay, if opposite 0.6, hypotenuse 1, the sine ratio is 0.6. Now we can answer the question. The question is, what is the cosine of y degree? Okay, so now we're switching angles. Okay, we're looking from angle y's perspective. Okay, we're looking at angle y. What's the cosine of angle y? So remember, we're switching angles. We have to redo the opposite adjacent side. Okay, so they will switch. So for angle y, the 0.6 here is going to be the adjacent side because it's right next to the angle. This is the adjacent side. And 1 is still the hypotenuse because the hypotenuse is always the longest side in the right triangle. So that will never change. Okay. So to answer your question, what's cosine y? Well, cosine is adjacent or hypotenuse, right? So adjacent for angle y is 0.6. Okay, angle y is 0.6. That's the adjacent side. And hypotenuse is 1. Okay, so this ratio is once again 0.6 over 1. So it should be the same. It will just be 0.6 for this one. Okay, so it's actually the same as what we begin with because after we switch the angle, the cosine function, right, will be adjacent or hypotenuse, so it'll be 0.6 again over 1. Right, so the answer is 0.6, or as a fraction will be 3 over 5. Okay, either one will work. Okay, and so that's it for number 17 here.